Abilene, Abilene.
Groucho and I arrived at the Covered Wagon RV Park in Abilene, Kansas on Saturday night before Labor Day. The Eisenhower Museum would be closed on Monday. We needed to have camp set up and the scooter unloaded and prepped for our Sunday morning tour. Abilene still likes Ike. This was evident in store windows and even on a banner that we cruised under during our short ride to the museum. Like most Americans, the townsfolk honor Ike and his legacy, but there's also an economic reason to like Ike. This little town of 6,500 welcomes more than 100,000 visitors to the museum and library every year. Dwight Eisenhower was born in Texas in 1890, but the family moved to Abilene when he was 2. He grew up in this house, now preserved as part of the museum, and he always considered Abilene his home. The library was closed due to budget cutbacks that have hit many federal parks, but the museum was an emotionally moving journey through Eisenhower's life and career. From his boyhood, through West Point and a distinguished military career, his role as Supreme Allied Commander in World War II, and of course his leading the troops on that fateful D-Day battle so crucial in ending the war. This place has a special appeal to veterans like Dale Jacobson.
My family's been in the military back to the Revolutionary War, and I'd been here once before, but I wanted to come back and see it again.
For Melody Jacobson, Ike's presidency stirs nostalgia.
Yes, and the pride that people had back then, we need that now. We need that now more than ever.
Eisenhower is remembered for many things: winning his election over Adlai Stevenson in a landslide, preserving the peace during the tense days of the Cold War. His most memorable domestic achievement was creating the nation's interstate highway system. I thought of that as Groucho and I drove the Travato to Abilene, how different this 6,000-mile journey would be for us 2 old guys if we didn't have the freeways. Both Eisenhower and his wife Mamie are buried here at an area designated the place of meditation. It was an appropriate spot to stop and reflect on the life we had just explored, on his devotion to the country, the honor and dignity he brought to the White House. And like Truman and Hoover, whose museums we'd just visited, Ike too lived the values of his Midwestern upbringing throughout his life: family, faith, and duty above all. Well, time to start up the Winnebago and head farther west. Next stop, Denver. If you're enjoying our journey, please feel free to share with your friends. Share. Now, there's a word Groucho doesn't understand.